As we approach a new season, I don't think there's anything more frustrated than being ready to wear a new outfit that you've anticipated putting together, but whether you just purchased it or you found it from the back of your closet, and then realizing, oops, I don't have the shoes for that. That is so frustrating. Indeed, the right shoes can make an outfit and the wrong ones can really break it. So today, before we get into spring, let's make sure we have the right footwear that we're going to need to create all those great spring outfits. Today, I'm sharing the shoes you need in your wardrobe for spring. Hello and welcome. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. I'm so glad you've joined me. You know, I show up here every Wednesday to encourage women like me and you, most of us over 50, but we want to keep staying in the game. I encourage us to keep getting dressed for our days, looking our very best and putting our best foot forward. So today we're going to talk about the shoes that we absolutely need in our spring wardrobe so that we can put those outfits together and step out in style. You know, your shoes absolutely should accomplish something for your outfit. They shouldn't just be another thing you put on to get you from point A to point B. In my recent video where I shared the keys to understanding how to pair your outfits and your shoes, you can find those different things that your shoes should accomplish, and you can get the basics so that you know how to pair your shoes and your outfits. But from my personal experience, as I'm stepping into a new season, sometimes I need a refresher on which shoes I like to wear with different kinds of outfits, specifically different lengths of pants and jeans. So we're going to get to that in a minute, but what we're going to do is talk about the 4 basic types of shoes you need. I'm going to break down some of the trends in those areas. I'm going to make some suggestions about the key shoes that I would prioritize in your spring wardrobe, and I'm going to show you how I'm styling each of these too. I think you're going to love what I have to share with you today, and you're going to walk away knowing the shoes that you need to have in your wardrobe and how to pair them with the outfits you enjoy wearing. But before I share with you the spring shoes you need in your wardrobe, I've got some big news about one of our favorite gumshoes. You know, I enjoy playing June's Journey. June's Journey is the sponsor of today's video. June's Journey is a delightful, colorful, and visually appealing hidden object mystery game. It takes place in the roaring 1920s. As you play this hidden object game, you help amateur smart detective June Parker to solve the mystery of who killed her sister. As you find those hidden objects in the beautifully decorated scenes, you not only uncover clues that progress the mystery, but you also find family secrets that have been hidden for years. June is quite the character, smart as she is, and so fun to tag along with. As you earn rewards from playing the game, you get to decorate your own personal island. So that's kind of an extra fun little benefit there. But really, I just enjoy the relaxation of playing this fun little game. You can play it on your iOS or Android device, whether it's a cell phone or a tablet or even your PC. But like I said, big news, because June's Journey is expanding its universe with its first ever mystery novel. Written by USA Today best-selling author Carleen O'Connor, Death Wasn't Invited promises to be a great, cozy mystery read. I think those of us who really enjoy those quaint, cozy mysteries are going to sink our teeth in to this 1920s Paris mystery. June's good friend Jack has been accused of murder, but she just doesn't believe he could hurt a fly. So throughout the novel, June is searching for clues and the real killer as she tries to clear Jack's name. And throughout March, you will also enjoy an integration into the novel on the game. You'll be able to decorate your island with Parisian-themed things, and there will also be hidden mysteries concerning the novel in the game as well. So it's a really fun integration. I'm really looking forward to it. I thought you might also. You can pre-order the novel now through my link below, where I also encourage you to download June's Journey for free to play on your iOS or Android device, or like I said, your PC. You can go through the link below or use the QR code here to download the game, and there's a link below to pre-order that cozy mystery. So thanks so much to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video, and now let's talk spring footwear. First up, the 4 broad categories of shoes that you're going to want to make sure that you have. The first one is fashion sneakers. When we talk fashion sneakers, of course, we're not talking about your running shoes or your exercise shoes. We're talking about having some great sneakers that will get you through those days when you're running after grandkids, maybe you're just running errands, you're just living your best life. Sneakers go with everything these days, so make sure that you have some that are stylish and also comfortable. Definitely don't want to sacrifice comfort in any of these areas. The sneakers that are really on trend right now are those that are slim and a low profile. We're talking like field sneakers, but also tennis shoes too. But we're not talking about the big chunky sneakers anymore. They are definitely fading in popularity and in style. The second category is boots. So yeah, you may or may not, depending on where you're living, still want to keep some of your ankle booties in your closet for spring. I know that I will. I'm not going to be showing any today, but I just wanted to mention that if you are worried about, hey, is it okay to keep wearing ankle booties during the spring? Absolutely. And in fact, this year, suede is going to continue to trend through spring and even into summer. So don't hesitate to keep wearing your suede booties or your smooth leather booties. I tend to prefer to wear some in a lighter color or maybe cognac. I tend to put my dark black ones away for spring and summer, but keep wearing those booties if it's cold where you are and you just really need something on your ankle. The third type of shoe, though, you're going to want in your wardrobe for spring, of course, are flats. And perhaps that's the biggest category because there are all sorts of shoes in that category. And today, as we get going on some outfits, very shortly now, I'm going to show you the way I'm wearing the different trending flats with pieces in my closet. And then the fourth category is heels. And you're going to see that heels look really great with ankle-length pants and jeans, but also they're really necessary for the best look for some of your full-length jeans and pants. Right now, what's really trending continues to be that kitten heel. So that's not really high, that's a low heel, usually very manageable for most of us. And slingbacks continue to be the heel of choice, but a classic pump is always a perfectly acceptable option as well. For me, the biggest conundrum during the spring comes because I am wearing a mixture of full-length pants and jeans and ankle-length pants with jeans. And I have to remind myself that I can't necessarily wear the same shoes with both lengths. Now, the truth is that ankle-length pants and jeans are the easiest. They go with almost everything. You can wear your ankle length pants and jeans with all the flats, your slingback heels or your pumps, and of course your sneakers. The ones that give us the problem sometimes are the full length because we've been used to wearing probably booties for the most part with your full-length jeans during the winter. But as we move into the spring, maybe you don't want to wear those booties anymore. You can, but you don't want to. So what can you do? So I've discovered that I need a different length of full-length jean in the spring if I want to wear them with flats and or even sneakers. Otherwise, if I want to keep wearing the same ones I've worn during the winter, I'm going to need to wear a heel with them. So first of all, let's look at these Nick and Zoe white full-length jeans that I'm wearing. I love these. They're a great polished full-length jean, high waist, long inseam there. I think they're a 31 inch if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty long, even though I'm 5'8". There's still a long jean on me, so I need a little bit of a heel. So for these, I'm going to show you 2 pairs of slingbacks that I'm really enjoying. The first shoe that I would absolutely prioritize as far as a heel is one that's in a flesh tone for you. So this is a suede slingback pump from Nordstrom at a really nice price. It comes in under $100. It does come in other colors. It's extremely comfortable, stays on my foot as I walk, and it's close enough to my flesh tone to count as a flesh tone shoe for me. It's just really sleek looking, really polished, and it works really nicely with these white jeans. Another option though, with this really chic looking outfit of white jeans and that navy cardigan, a button-up cardigan there, is a cognac shoe. So again, I'm wearing a slingback pump. This one is from Sarah Flint, so it is definitely a higher priced shoe, but very comfortable. It's one that I wear year after year. I've had it for several years now. A great little shoe, kitten heel pump there. And a cognac works nice, especially if I carry a cognac bag or I wear a cognac belt even. So here's how I would prioritize that. I would definitely have a shoe, a heeled shoe in your flesh tone. But if you want to have another one or two, then the next one I would probably consider adding for spring and summer is a cognac. That said, brown continues to trend into spring and summer this year, so you do not need to put away your brown shoes. You can certainly wear them into spring. For instance, now I'm wearing a camel colored dress slack from Spanx. Love these pants. Oh my goodness, they are so good. I'm wearing them in the regular length, which you can see once again is pretty long on my 5'8" frame. And they also come though in a short length and a long length, or a petite and a tall. I'm not sure how they call those, but they are several different lengths, but it's a long trouser, a beautiful long trouser. Fits so beautifully, true to size. I'm wearing that same top and another pretty scarf. So I've completed that look with a pair of brown heels from my closet. These are from Ann Taylor. They're still available. They are a croc embossed kitten heel slingback. Just so sharp. Once again, stay on really nicely as I walk in them. Trust me, I would never show you slingbacks that don't stay on my foot. Now, everybody's a little different, so they might not would stay on yours, but all of these that I'm showing you work really nicely for me. So I'm using a brown bag this time, wearing those brown shoes. I think it works really nicely with this outfit. I could also, of course, swap in those cognac shoes again, so I'll show you that here. The moral of the story is if you're going to wear full-length jeans and trousers, really just about your only safe bet, in my opinion, during the spring is a good little kitten heel or a heel that accommodates the length of those trousers or jeans. That said, I love to wear a good sneaker with a trouser jean or full-length jean, especially a wide leg jean. Not so big a fan on a sneaker with a straight leg jean, but a wide leg jean I think works really nice with a sneaker, but you're going to have the right inseam or a sneaker with a platform. So here I'm wearing a Air jean. These are the Secret Sauce by Air, a great jean. Absolutely love these jeans. I have two pairs of them. They do also come in white and I believe black and several other washes. Just a great high-rise full-length jean, but they are pretty long on me, and you can see that with these low-profile sneakers that are so on trend right now, these are by Gola, and I absolutely love them. They just don't work great. They're kind of puddling, and as I mentioned in my previous video about pairing outfits and shoes, you don't want this kind of puddling here with your jean. You want just one single break in your jean between your knee and your ankle. So I would not wear these jeans this way. I just wanted to show you these sneakers because this is the kind of sneaker that's really on trend right now. And we're not seeing as many of the big, bold, bright colors as we saw last year. Instead, we're seeing a lot of soft taupes and camels and beige and with a little bit of brown mixed in. We're just seeing milder colors, a little bit softer hues, which I'm all here for. I love these shoes by Gola. They are very comfortable, but I probably will not wear them with these jeans. Instead, I will wear a sneaker with a platform. So I have two options to show you. First of all, these are my Paul Greens. I love my Paul Green sneakers. They are by far the most comfortable sneakers I have ever put on my feet. They are just soft inside. They have a great amount of padding in them. They just feel like heaven, just so good. But they are a pricey shoe. You truly get what you pay for. They're very comfortable, but they are quite high. And they do work though with these jeans because they have about a 1-inch platform there. Now, another option though is I recently got these sneakers from Saludos, and they also have a 10-millimeter platform on them that accommodates these jeans. And these are at a lower price point, and guess what? They are almost as comfortable as my Paul Green shoes. I would recommend them in a heartbeat. In fact, I absolutely do. So if you're looking for a sneaker with a platform so that you can wear them with your longer jeans, I highly recommend these. They're just a really nice option. Okay, you got that moral of the story, right? If you want to wear those full length, especially wide leg jeans with your sneakers, just remember you're going to need to accommodate them either by hemming up those jeans or buying some that are a little shorter, or wear a sneaker with a little bit of a platform. Let's move on to another kind of shoe though with those jeans, because I wanted you to see too, a blue jean, full length, wide leg blue jean, same jean here. I've changed out my shirt here, a pretty colorful J. McLaughlin shirt. And I am again wearing those cognac slingbacks from Sarah Flint. Now these, like I said, these are pricey, so I'm going to recommend over here another pair of slingbacks in a cognac that I can highly recommend. I have these shoes in other colors and wear them a lot. They're just a really great shoe. I will link them here, but I'll also link them below. So if you're looking for a cognac slingback that is comfortable, that will work nicely with jeans like this, these are the ones that I definitely recommend, and you absolutely can wear them with jeans. And look, ladies, don't hesitate to wear your kitten heel slingbacks or your kitten heel pumps with your jeans. Don't feel like that's looking too dressy. It really isn't. That's just one part of the outfit. It is going to elevate your outfit a little bit in style, but it's definitely the way to go, and you can keep that outfit looking fairly casual depending on how you top it and with the jeans that you're wearing. Next, we're going to move on to an ankle length straight leg jean. This dark wash jean is by Citizens of Humanity. I love these. I have found my straight leg, ankle length, dark wash jean for the season and for the summer. They feel so good. I think they're a nice fit. Dark wash jeans, and this without the distressing, without the fuss and muss of a lot of different variations in the wash, are so on trend for this year, and you just won't go wrong with these. These feel so good. They fit true to size, by the way, for a really nice fit. Let's see some of the different shoes we wear here. Now, once again, you could wear a kitten heel slingback. This one is by Dolce Vita. It's perforated suede, which is very on trend. We're seeing a lot of perforations in shoes this season. So just a fun way to make your shoe look a little bit more spring-like. This shoe also has what we're calling a glove silhouette. So it comes up a little higher. The vamp comes up a little higher on your foot. And so I would personally prefer to keep a shoe like this glove silhouette shoe, in a tone, something like this, like maybe this soft camel or a flesh toned. Personally, I'm not going to wear like a black shoe or a red shoe or something with this glove silhouette because it's just too much shoe on the top of my foot for those colors. But that's just kind of my 10 cents worth there. I do love this shoe. It's extremely comfortable, all day wear worthy, just a great little shoe. But let's see some other options. Another shoe that I'm going to love wearing with these ankle length jeans for this spring is a ballet flat. Ballet flats continue to be on trend. They are going to look so smart with your ankle length jeans. Personally, I will not be wearing a ballet flat with a full length jean, a wide leg or a straight leg. They're going to be reserved in my wardrobe for my ankle length jeans, and that's my recommendation. I do recommend something in a neutral or even a flesh tone. This Una ballet flat from M. Jimmy is dreamy. It's another one of those super comfortable shoes. In fact, truly every shoe I'm showing you is comfortable, or I wouldn't have it in my wardrobe. It's a little pricey, but you can use code KAY15 for 15% off at Jimmy, and they have beautiful Italian-made shoes that are just absolutely luxurious. Another great option with your ankle-length straight leg jeans is a loafer, but this time I've opted for a leopard print loafer. Yes, leopard print and animal print in general is very much on trend again this spring and summer, and I would say though that probably the most dominant animal print that we're going to see is snake or reptile. And I'm also seeing or hearing about, at least, a lot of things like zebra and giraffe and, those more exotic animals. But you won't go wrong with leopard print, and it pairs so nicely with red, I thought, why not? So these leopard print little moccasin loafers are by Vince Camuto, and they just are really soft on the foot. They feel really good. Just a really sweet shoe. So a leopard print works nicely here, and a loafer or moccasin works really nice here too. Another flat shoe option works really nicely with these straight leg ankle length jeans is that sneaker. So again, I'm showing that Gola sneaker. You can see it a little better here and see how it works better. Unlike with those full-length jeans that were puddling. So these kind of show off the shoe, and that's what you want with your ankle-length jeans. You want them to be just high enough, like right at the ankle bone or slightly above the ankle bone, so that they truly show off your shoe and a little bit of your ankle. These are great little shoes, and I can highly recommend them. I have one more outfit to show you, and that is with a pair of ankle-length white pants from Ann Taylor. Now, of course, these white pants work beautifully with heels. I am again wearing them with the Nordstrom suede heel here. Like I said, those heels come in some other colors too, really nice, but I just happen to like this one to be kind of a flesh tone for me. I think they look really chic with those pants. Another nice option though is the ballet flat. You can see me here again wearing those Una ballet flats from Jimmy. Just a really dreamy shoe, really nice here with this particular outfit and that ankle length pant. But I want to show you two other options that are very on trend for spring 2026. The first one, of course, being a loafer. This is a nice suede loafer, also from Jimmy, by the way. So once again, you could use that K15 coupon code for 15% off. This suede loafer also comes in a perforated version, so really nice. I think the color here is oatmeal or light oatmeal. Has a slight gray hue to it, I would say though. I did size up a half size in this loafer. My foot is medium, kind of tending towards wide, but really I usually wear a medium, but they were a little narrow for me to get my foot into in my usual size, so I went up half a size, and I do use a shoehorn to put them on too. Otherwise, I would really struggle, but definitely get you a good shoehorn. In fact, I will link you a shoehorn right here that I highly recommend. I love this shoehorn. I got it from Chic Socks, which you might need some of those too while you're there, to wear with your things like your loafers, even your sneakers, and even ballet flats, by the way. They have great socks for every kind of shoe you can imagine. But that shoehorn is so worth it when it comes to putting on things like these sporty little loafers. But another shoe that is so on trend for spring 2026 is the Mary Jane. Now, I know not everybody wants to wear a Mary Jane. They might be a little too sweet for you, but this year we're actually seeing the Mary Janes elevated a little bit into a more sophisticated look. So you're going to see more Mary Janes that just look a little bit more grown up, if you will. And I think this one fits the bill. It is, once again, that perforated suede, a really sweet shoe here. Has that, of course, that strap, that Mary Jane strap there, but because it's in a flesh tone for me, also, I think it works really nicely. Now, you're going to find Mary Janes of all kinds and different colors and everything with bigger straps. Personally, I recommend for us women of a certain age, especially since sometimes our ankles start getting a little thicker about this point, our feet sometimes even get a little wider, that we might want to keep the profile of our shoe fairly simple. and go with the most narrow strap or one in, once again, a flesh tone. So this little shoe, I can highly recommend it. I really love this little Mary Jane. It's very comfortable, also very soft inside, and it's definitely a nice little option for that ankle length pant. One more option I do want to show you is, I mentioned that glove silhouette. They're becoming really popular in slingbacks, ballet flats, all sorts of shoes. But once again, we just mean that higher vamp, and it kind of hugs your shoe like a glove. I find them very visually appealing, the shoe itself, something that just draws me in. But like I said, it is going to make that shoe more dominant on your foot. So what I would recommend would be these Una Slingbacks from M. Jimmy. So basically what they've done is they've taken their ballet flat and they've made a slingback out of it. And it does have that glove silhouette though. What a beautiful shoe. So I do have it in that light color. I think it's a light suede. Just really beautiful. I can definitely give you the color here on the screen. And of course, the links that I don't show you here on the screen are down below in the description box. You'll find everything that I have recommended. So those are my recommendations for spring. Now, what do you wear with skirts and dresses? I figure you know how to do that. Those slingback kitten heels and pumps, of course, are going to look beautiful. And fashion sneakers will also work with so many of your dresses, especially as you're traveling or just having a casual day. I hope this has been helpful to you as you continue to plan your spring wardrobe, or maybe you, lucky gal, have already begun to wear yours. Let me know below about the shoes that you'll be adding to your spring wardrobe as you make sure that you have the outfits ready to go for the coming season. Don't forget to go through the link below or the QR code right here to download June's Journey for free to play on your iOS or Android device or your PC. And also go through the link below to pre-order the June's Journey mystery novel that will be coming out in March. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye now.